that is here, including Jillian Ray.
Well, hi.
Hello.
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
We haven't had you guys on the show. I was trying to think of it's been a couple of years now.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
It feels like just yesterday now that I'm in the room.
I know. Well, and I'm always really like.
I honestly think you were one of the first ones I did when I started this show.
Oh,
Yeah.
what an honor.
I think it was one of the first ones.
That's okay.
Yeah. No
I think
pressure.
I was with Katie Tessman, actually. It might have been for that show.
Oh.
Well, you know what's yes, and then
But also there was
and then
another
you
show before
guys,
that.
I think were in
Mhm.
yes, because I was thinking a long time ago. Yeah.
We're just getting the brain juices going this morning.
Too early.
No.
Fragmented thoughts on the radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
I know. It's nice. It's nice for everybody. It sure is a lot nicer than Time Change Day.
Oh my God! Why do we do this? Why do we do this,
Get
you
you-
guys?
There always is legislation to stop it.
We need to stop it.
I feel like I heard a rumor that they decided it was going to be done, but yet here we are, and we're still doing it. So I don't know.
If anything happens, certainly
Just
if anything happens at the legislature this year,
Yeah,
that's what it will
Let's
be.
let it be that among all the things. Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
There's a little sliver in Portugal or something where nothing ever changes.
I'm
So
moving.
We all, let's go. We should just be relocating right now.
Isn't there a part of Arizona or
Yep.
someplace too?
Okay, but I
Arizona.
mean Portugal or Arizona.
Portugal.
Well,
Let's
for
be
so
honest.
many reasons. I was saying, well, this has been a great day. We've had Katie on, we've got you guys on, we'll have Kashmir. But I'm used to having the luxury of time here.
Yes.
So now I'm like, you guys are holding instruments. Would you like to play some music right away?
Sure.
My
well,
transitions today, they're hot as...
play or spin. We're gonna start with the play.
No, it's up to you. It is dealer's choice. We can do either.
Well, let's start with the play, and then we can transition into chatting about a spin. Does that
Yes,
make more
that's
sense?
perfect.
Yeah. All right. I have my trusty sidekick with me. Do you have any requests on what the play is?
And do you want to introduce your trusty sidekick?
Yes, oh,
More
no,
than
yes.
just trusty sidekick.
Eric Martin, the love of my Lord,
Yes.
my partner in all things, is here with us to celebrate International Women's Day bright and early.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, just because it's International Women's Day doesn't mean I couldn't have introduced you. I'm sorry.
I mean, he is an honorary feminist. I feel like this all is, we have intersectionality going on here. But yeah, it's just when I play guitar by myself, it is very boring. So, I mean, thank God Eric is willing to lend his, beautiful chops to the radio
Why
this
don't we
morning.
do the one that starts with the line about it being early in the morning?
Oh, that's a good call.
perfect. Nice
That's a good
call.
And it's on the new live album, previously unreleased, so that is, you're smarter than me in these morning hours. All right. This song's called Yesterday's Makeup, and it might be true. I'll let those who are in the room with me right now decide. It's 4 a.m. and my head is racing, thinking about that stupid thing I said. And just like that, flash from the past, that thing I did in high school, still keeping me awake. Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a shame? The things we unintentionally hold on to, just let it go. If I could, then I would. How dare you pretend that this is easy? Well, I'm waking up in yesterday's makeup. What was it about last night? Too busy to give a damn, too tired to admit. Could it be that I just don't care anymore? All that I am
I love that sentiment. I think that we kind of go from Katie to you. Part of what we were talking about is there's something that either precedes or is very feminist about, I don't give a damn.
Yes.
You know, or we give a damn about different things.
It takes us a while to get here, usually, as women, as girls, who, then become women. But I feel like, I don't know, I think it's a good sign when we get to that place where it's like, okay, I actually don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My makeup's sloppy. I don't care.
Yeah. This could be yesterday's mascara. You don't know. I'm not telling you.
I think I always have little dredges of yesterday because it's hard to take off.
It's like the mother culture, right?
Right, exactly.
Mother stew. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the stuff that you're doing now. I mean, you've tell us about some of the stuff you're doing in general. Because you're playing Big Thaw, not next week, 2 weeks?
Rochester Thaw?
Yeah.
Rochester Thaw.
Yeah, dude, Big Thaw.
I just combined, you know where I am. You know where I am.
Just happened. Yeah, Rochester Thaw. They just announced this is going to be the last one. Which is just bittersweet. And
I
also,
will definitely go.
And it's my first one. I'm so bummed.
Oh,
I'm excited.
You never
I'm
know.
stoked.
It could be resurrected. But they really, last year they asked me, 2 years ago, I guess, going into last year, hey, our big 5 year is coming up and we want to get you and a couple others that were a part of our inaugural lineup. So we played the first one and now it's a little bittersweet that we're playing the last one. But it's such a great festival. The people at My Town Music, who put on a lot of cool stuff in Rochester in that area, I mean, they're top notch. They know how to put on a good party, a good show, a good festival. So and we're playing at the Chateau Theater at 5:00.
Nice.
That day, which if you've never been in there, it is a trip. It's like you're at the Renaissance Festival. Or what's it called?
Renaissance Fair?
Not yes, that, but what's the one that's in the movie The Cable Guy? Medieval Times.
Medieval
It feels like
Times.
they're in Medieval Times a little bit inside there. It's so cool. So
Now
I'm really
I can
glad
just
we're playing
picture
that
you
one.
riding in on a horse.
Yes.
So if that does not happen,
There will be no jousting.
you're not going to get a good review.
You never know what I'm going to throw together in the next 2 weeks, Eric. So
Well, now some promises have been made.
I may
believe.
reenact that scene from The Cable Guy where I sing the score of the Star Trek movie.
That
And
So,
again, if this,
you never know.
if this does not happen,
All right,
review will
okay.
not
I
be-
going in the
just
review.
I just made an unintentional commitment. For you, baby, I
Or you might hear she doesn't give a damn.
will. Actually, no.
Some special walk-up music.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's actually a perfect idea to get everybody,
be.
the best of all the worlds. Yeah, but so we're doing Rochester Thaw. We actually signed on, and I made sure that it was legal in the contracts, but we were asked to play a Women's Month Day, because today's Women's Day, but showcase at the No Name Bar in Winona on Friday, the night before, and Megan and
Awesome.
the Birdwatcher
Nice.
is headlining that. I think there's several bands going on and off, so we're going to be in the mix, and it normally would have been a duo show kind of thing, but the band was like, heck yeah, let's go to Winona the day before.
Twofer.
Let's do Winona and Rochester, so we're going to have a little bit of fun, a little mini road weekend. So
Little road trip, little tour,
We've been spending a lot of time in the studio, so it's just like, yeah, we need to just get on stage and in front of people like the old days,
which is good.
Yeah.
All right, should we talk about the song that we're going to spin soon?
I think we all need it.
Yeah.
We all need it. Yeah.
Do you want to tell us about it, or should we play it first?
Well, maybe we should do some context because it's
Yes,
kind of
what I-
surprise. I did. So there's a radio edited version which you will be hearing, which to me is just straight up comedy. I think in ways it's like the unredacted quote unquote explicit version, which you have to mark this, in music and when you're publishing and stuff. It's great, and I highly recommend you look up
Absolutely.
but this version I think is funnier, and it might make you laugh because of all the beeps. And Eric and I, we live a few blocks away from where Renee Good lived and where she was murdered by ICE. So it was honestly, in my mind, it was just about a week of processing. This was my rage. You're wearing a lipstick and rage shirt.
Yes, I
Anna.
am. Yes.
This was sitting with, I finally was able to write a song, and I was just pissed. So this is what came out. And then it was a few days later that they killed Alex Preddy. So I wrote the song. A week later, I rehearsed it with my band. And then at rehearsal we recorded it, and then somehow I was able to release it the following week. So it's the quickest turnaround I've ever recorded anything, and it's one of those, it's everywhere on the internet now. You can find it. It's called F ice.
Yes.
And I did release it right away on Bandcamp. So 100% of the proceeds on Bandcamp goes toward mutual aid. I'm just doing that myself. And then, the quarters of pennies on streaming are just, one day when they add up to $2, those will go to my bank account. So buy it and stream it on Bandcamp, please, so we can give that to
Gumballs
mutual aid.
on Jillian.
Gumballs, everybody, I'm treating. Yeah.
All right, let's listen to it.
I love that Eric did the beeps. I love that he just chose the classic beeps.
Right.
That's where you're.
Because nowadays there's so many options and you can make noises or whatever.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's funnier if it just goes boop.
Yeah.
It's also like.
I'm really proud. I think one of my best lyrical moments is while you blindly follow orders from your daddy Trump, you fucking hypocritical cucks. I got cuck in a song. I think my
That is
done
pretty-
actually.
Yep. That is awesome.
Yeah, I felt really proud of that one. Again, at first it's horror, and I mean, we've been inundated by ice. This is one of the first times I've gone out without the whistle around my neck. It's in my purse right now.
Yeah,
I had a tear gas canister thrown at my feet. I've been in front, right in their faces, filming them. They've gotten in my face. It's fucking scary, but then you're also so angry as well as worried for everyone, and also just kind of scared about all of it, that it's just such a mixed bag that it's you don't know how brave you are until you're in a crowd screaming at ice agents, I guess. Because I look back at some of the videos I posted and I'm like, you're insane. What were you doing in there? But it's that's what your instinct is just fight, flight, freeze. You're just flighting and fighting. And,
Yeah, it's well, let's talk about that.
Yeah. I'm proud of how cute this song turned out. Yeah.
I like the beats.
Thanks.
Did you have to sit there and do this manually, or?
Oh yeah.
I know. He's the engineer guy. He makes all the crazy magic that I
It
don't
really
know
doesn't.
with that.
It really doesn't take.
Oh, wait. My favorite is Jimmy at the end. Go away. That's my bass player.
That is the redacting Epstein files of songs right there.
Yes, exactly.
And
it's me. It's me and those beeps. No.
Yeah. But what I like, we all just started laughing right away, and it's good and it's healthy for us to laugh about it. But
A good place to kind of center your rage too, because I have another song that I wrote that the band and I are working on recording right now, and I just sat down after all of this. It took me a good week after Renee was killed to just be able to process and write a song. And I mean, this comes after, you may or may not know this because I've talked about it a little bit, but I didn't write a single song during the year 2020. So it took me that long to actually be able to sit down and start getting it all out. So a week I thought was better progress. But the day they took Liam Ramos, the sweet baby angel little 5-year-old boy in his freaking bunny hat, I sat down and wrote the most beautiful and just gut-wrenchingly sad song. So that one will probably be coming out next. But it's just so interesting, where all the spectrum of emotions and feelings are coming out. We're all experiencing them. So I do think it's really important to have the songs to go with it, because when you're feeling cheeky and pissed and you need a laugh, good, please take this song and do what you will with it. Yeah.
And then when you need
to cry,
when you need the real version,
that it'll be the cry one. Yeah.
But as you said, we need them all.
Yeah, exactly.
We need them all, because and people who were listening to the live stream heard it, but not the people who are listening on the radio. All of the feelings that we've all gone through, especially if you're right there. When you lived, and I live in St. Paul, so and we've been to the Whipple. We do a lot of that stuff, but it's different when you live in St. Paul and you can walk out your door and
Yeah.
there hasn't been tear gas on my street.
Mm-hmm.
2020, did the tanks go down? Sometimes, but it's so it's close, but it's not. But to have to deal with that all, because even when you're a little further away from it, you wake up in the morning. People would ask different ways. I'm like, I'm cold, tired, and crabby.
Yeah. Fair. Heard
And
you.
but to have
no matter
to be right
where
in the
you're
face
living,
of it, yeah.
I think just in Minnesota in general, and people
Yeah.
all over the world are watching, but it is a different thing. Like, we still helicopters every day, that's just a normal sound now where I live. But also you have to keep in mind, we're basically smack dab in the middle, in the center between where George Floyd was killed and now where Renee Good was killed. And I think it took me a while to realize, like, why is everything so intense and just so, I feel like I'm like manic or schizophrenic or all this percent, but we're also, on top of it all, we have to give ourselves a little room for the fact that on some level we all have a little bit of PTSD trauma. So there's things dredging up from that time that are now coming up and being regurgitated during this time. And it's like, at the end of the day, dude, we just have to, like, do our best and, like, resist and watch out for our neighbors, dude. Like, let's just be good people. And, if you need to have a good cry or yell the F word at the top of your lungs, like, do that as many times a day as you need.
Yeah. And what made us the easiest, I don't want to say the easiest target for them, but a target for us was, we'll get them. But it was the experience of 2020 where we know how to toe that line.
Yeah, truly.
Sadly, we were the people that could hold it, because if things had gone and I'm not going to pretend like ICE is gone. It's not gone.
No,
but
everyone needs to know they're definitely not done. Yeah.
They're sneakier. But they're not. They're not still all wearing one color and like we're here to terrorize. We're here to terrorize.
It's not like daily. It definitely is slowed down and it's quieter, but in a way, it's a little bit more scary and sinister because they're still doing the bad things that they're doing.
They are. More under.
Yeah, so you almost have to be a little bit more. I'm just suspicious of
everyone.
You're automatically an ICE agent unless you prove to me otherwise.
That's exactly.
So
always. Yes. My dad drives what would look like an ICE mobile. He's 80-some years old. He was picking me up, and people are stopped to talk to him. And he's like, "They're so friendly." I get out of my house. I'm like, he's with me. And I'm like, "Dad, they thought you were an ICE agent."
Okay,
like,
can I give a message? It's not even a message. It's just like, here's a little tip that I'm doing. If anyone, like your dad or anyone else, we drive a black vehicle. So it's not the tinted windows, but I feel like because of the suspicion that we all have, while I had been patrolling, I witnessed people with just handwritten signs that said F ICE on them. So I keep an F ICE printer size paper in my glove box, and then on the other side it just says please stop. So when I see an ICE agent, I hold up the please stop, and when I see normal people who I'm like, I hope they don't think that we're the bad guys, then I hold up my F ICE so we all know we're on the same page.
Because when you're patrolling, you really do profile everyone.
Yeah, true. Well,
which is your job. I mean,
you have to be suspicious. It's for safety for you and your neighbors, most importantly, really. Yeah. I mean, I say this as a white lady, so like most importantly for them. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use one of my super smooth transitions of the day because it's getting to be time. Do you guys want to play another song? Do you have time?
I mean, we definitely, for you, always.
Thank you. That would be amazing.
I'm thinking, so Free is a song that's not new, but it basically is written about being a woman. But then there's also the newer one from the record that is not Women's Day related at all. But which one do you... I'm making yours quick because I haven't had enough coffee yet, and I had a late night gig last night, and it's morning time still.
Yes.
Do you song?
You want to do You to You? Okay, This one has nothing to do... Well, I'm a woman and I wrote it. So actually it does. The more I think about it, this is super Women's Day appropriate. Yeah. Listen to the words. If you're a woman, you've experienced at least one of these things. By dudes on the internet, probably. So, You Do You, off the live album and soon to be the next album. Release the tigers, fire the cannons. If it's war you want, then I'll at least
witness. Take shelter behind the screen. Say things to me your mom should never hear. Show me you're strong, man. Go fishing for your red herring. Adjust the lights over my eyes. There's something you should know. I'm older than I seem. You can travel, we both know tricks are for kids. Sand in your arms. Do what you gotta do if you must. Be pretending that you cannot see. You do you and I'll keep being. You do you. Oh, you do you. Oh, you do you. And I'll do me. Sand in your army. Do what you gotta do if you must. Keep pretending that you cannot see. You do you and I'll keep being. You do you. Oh, you do you. Oh, you do you and I'll keep being. Woo!
Thank you. I need Eric to play the lick on that one. So
It is pretty good.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Jillian, Eric, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to celebrate International Women's
Yes,
Day
thanks
with
for having us.
Yes.
You are the realist, you two. For sure.
And you were playing the Rochester Thaw on March 21st.
Yes.
Anything else you wanna? You got it.
No Name in Winona on
The-
March
you-
20th. Yeah, and other than that, you're just gonna have to follow me to know one day at a time because we are in the studio all the time.
That's
so
awesome.
That means I forget to book the shows.
And where can people follow you? You want to?
JillianRayMusic.com. Thank you. Ray Music, Ray with an E at the end, on all the socials, and I'm hyperactive on there. So follow me and you'll know what's going on.
Hear all the latest. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. Have a good day.
You too. I'm going to remind folks you're listening to mostly Minnesota music on WMCN 91.7 FM in St. Paul. Should we listen to a song?
Yeah, let's listen to Spectacular Girls from Billy Dankirk.
We're done to the. All right, now we got to do this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave this on because hopefully they'll.
Do the shuffle.
I need to
Yeah.
not trip on these clogs.
But that would be I would twist an ankle for sure. And I need
I need both of your shirts, by the way. Where did you get them?
I was gifted this
How to get that?
because I made a list of feminist women and I was given.
Oh, I love that.
It's nice.
Okay. Did you make this or did you
No,
buy
I
it?
bought it. I found it on some cheesy website, but I couldn't resist.
I say that every fucking day.
Right.
But it's like, that's the sentiment I need, so gotta do it right now. So, always a winner. Oh, you know what? Do you have your pictures? Take one. You know what? Let's get one picture off the back. Yeah.
I know. I can always stop it while they get situated.
You know what? Here's the thing: is I have another download list of women's songs.
It's okay. We still have 2 more sending.
All right.
Hello! Welcome, welcome.
Hello. Woohoo! Oh, spring forward always. Always like.